Hello, I'm Fiona Sheffield. I'm a partner in the hedge fund practice here at Ernst & Young. I'm 30 years old and was appointed a partner on the 1st of July 2006. Working in the hedge funds arena is quite interesting because you have to be able to be quite sort of broad based. Both the accountancy and tax knowledge required is quite diverse. These are owner-managed businesses which are evolving rapidly. We're seeing a lot of global expansion, and so you have to really keep up to speed with all the different elements that a business like that can present. So that's really quite an interesting challenge and what really attracts me to the industry. It's also really enjoyable working with the owners and managers of businesses rather than just with big finance departments. You really get to see the workings of the business, and it's that element that I really most enjoy. It's a very small percentage of women in the industry, probably only about 15%. But that said, it probably gives us women a huge advantage. I tend to find when I go to conferences that I get remembered more than other people, because if you're only meeting 15% women, my name tends to stand out, my face tends to stand out. So there's a lot of talk about women being discriminated against, but you can use it to your advantage. If you take it as a positive thing rather than seeing it as a negative. Once I joined Ernst & Young, within a year I started the Accelerated Leadership programme, which is designed to give you sort of accelerated leadership skills. You get a lot of support from various partners and sponsorship through, and that was great. It really sort of gave me new and exciting opportunities. Once I'd completed that 2-year programme, I then moved on to partner track, and again had various mentors, both internal and external, to help me progress my career and find out what I wanted to do and what would most suit me. So there's a lot of support sort of through that process. I was 29 when I was made a partner, and so I suppose it was exceedingly exciting and challenging at the same time. There's an amazing feeling walking through the doors on the first day of this building. More London Place is a huge reception, and knowing that you're one of the partners of that firm, I can't deny how exciting that was. But it was also very scary. I'd always had this huge personal responsibility towards both my clients and my team, but suddenly I was responsible for the success of the firm as well, and that's a scary feeling. One of the biggest challenges for me becoming a partner so young was overcoming people's perceptions, so making sure that people saw me as a credible partner and weren't put off by my age. A lot of clients have thought that I'm much older than I am. Internally, partners were concerned about making somebody a partner so young, and so you've got to convince people that that is possible. But I've had so much support from both people in my team beneath me and clients that overall it's been a really sort of encouraging experience. I suppose the big difference on becoming a partner is the additional decisions you have to make. You're really shaping the direction of the team, the business area I'm in, and trying to make the right decisions for both your clients, your firm and your team. That was quite challenging, but enjoyable at the same time. Also that additional responsibility for the team, knowing that you've got to bring in the work and keep them challenged and motivated. And I started very much thinking about their careers and their opportunities. I think the biggest rewards for me are the team I work with. It's a really great group of people, very dedicated, very passionate about what they do, and I think we have fun together, and for me that is so important, and I want to make sure that I continue to create that environment where people can enjoy what they do and have fun at the same time, because I think that comes across to clients and gives us the edge, and it's very rewarding to work with a group of people like that. The ability to interact with people, both your team and clients, is becoming more and more important. With communications developing the way they are, it is a given that you'll be able to get the right answer, or at least clients assume that. And so really it's how you're going to interact and work with those clients, and I think clients increasingly choose their advisors based on the personal relationship they have with them, and so that's becoming more and more important for partners today to be successful. Awareness of what you don't know. Overconfidence can almost be a limiting factor. you have to be prepared to say, I don't know this and I will find out the answer. And you have to know what you don't know. And I think that's what makes a good young partner. I think also there's a few obvious things like passion and enthusiasm for what you do. I always encourage people to work in an area they are genuinely interested in, because clients and their team will quickly notice it if you're not genuinely interested. Finding a place with the right culture and values is also important. Everyone talks about culture and values, they're sort of buzzwords today, but you need to find a team and a firm in which you'll flourish, because every team and firm is different. And then I think the other thing is being a bit entrepreneurial, being prepared to lead, having the courage to lead and do things differently and challenge the norm, and being prepared to get some things wrong and learn from that mistake and move on. I think that's very, very important to being successful.